Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. I didn't want to make any more videos on this topic. I didn't want to talk about the coronavirus, COVID-19 anymore. I did my one video on the human malware because I thought that was hilarious that Gamers Nexus called it that. Um, I don't think any of it's so funny anymore. I mean, it was never funny to begin with. I don't want to. Well, I do. I really want to go off on a huge uh, conspiracy theory tangent. I want to be part of that, but I don't think I'm going to because I'll get so far off in the weeds, and there's plenty of other people out there who probably know more than I do talking about that, so I'll let them handle that. Just know that I am of the opinion that this the coronavirus thing just feels a little off to me as far as the way it's being handled and the way it's being like portrayed, by the media and stuff. Um, I was talking with somebody else about this that it's just very odd and bizarre to me. We've had similar things, especially recently, Ebola and uh, bird flu, swine flu, those kind of things. I would call those kind of a similar problem, and a lot of people were dying from H1N1 bird flu, and it wasn't handled like this. It wasn't, hey, everybody stay closed up in your houses for a few weeks, and it's just really bizarre to me. And I've been hearing the words, martial law floating around a lot lately, which really freaks me out. I don't like I don't like that. Um, I don't like any of this. I don't like that I'm going to the stores and I'm seeing this just empty shelves, but of obviously everybody knows the toilet paper thing's become like a huge meme. But seriously, why is everybody buying all the toilet paper? You know, it it's it's a virus. It's not a natural disaster, but it's starting to feel like one. And the last couple times I've gone to the store, my stress levels and my panic levels rise, but not even so much that I'm scared to get sick, because I might. I know I'm probably not in the, you know, demographic that might die from it, but I mean, I could. Any of us could. I know it's not as highly likely, which they're not releasing as much of that information. I'm seeing is like demographically who this is affecting as far as young, old. You'd think with each new case there would be a spot where you could see age, if they had any underlying health factors when they died and this stuff. I know I've heard a lot of the stuff said that it's like older or immune compromised people, but I don't know. I mean, it and this it's just like wildfire though that's uncontrollable as far as like what information is coming out from who, and is it trustworthy and whatever. So I just don't know what to believe anymore. um, and I'm trying not to panic, but like I said, my stress levels rise when I go to the store because of the way people are reacting to this. um, the scariest part, I think, is that, I mean, I think it's real. I don't want to get so far off in the conspiracy thing and say it's fake. It is real. Um, it's just scary that like even seeing the numbers, yeah, it's a lot of people, but if you look at the overall numbers, like the last numbers I saw, whether they're accurate or not, I don't know, but it was like 81,000 infected in China, and then like 60 some thousand recovered from it. Um, those numbers, though, comparatively to the population of China, are really small. Um, and I don't know how many cases we have in the United States right now. I want to say last I saw, couple couple thousand, um, which is still a super small number. And I get that, this thing can spread rapidly and all this stuff, but it's like the media is portraying this as if like half the population's already infected and people are just like dropping dead from this thing, and that's just not the case. I mean, I don't think we should take it lightly, but I really don't think we should be spreading that kind of doom and gloom like the world is ending right now. I mean, maybe it could. I just don't think it's ending quite as fast as it seems like the media is portraying it. And if anybody's watching any of my other videos, I don't do social media, and I'm glad, especially right now, that I don't, because my wife is on Facebook and whatever, and that's all she can talk about is all these things she's seeing about this virus, and I'm almost getting sick of hearing about it. Uh, I probably will. Um, Actually, I'll just do it right now. I can just include all of it. I want to make a kind of response to Alan Roberts of Every Damn Day Fitness, but he did a in his opinion video on this whole thing, and I like some of what he had to say as far as like the reaction to this is very jarring. Everybody's supposed to be like self isolating and self quarantining, and they're shutting businesses down. They're saying, well, you guys have to close for 2 weeks or whatever. Well, like he said, is the state that's ordering these businesses to shut down, is the state gonna take care of them, those people who own that business, who now have no source of income for 2 weeks? And who knows, maybe they need every dollar of that. Yeah, I mean, I guess all the employees can draw unemployment, but that money's got to come from somewhere too. I mean, this is all going to be a very rapid bubble effect of people not going to work, people not going to school, businesses not being open, no money changing hands. It and like he said, I really like what he said. Okay, so we quarantine for 2 weeks. Then what? What if it's not over in 2 weeks? 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 16 weeks, 32 weeks? How long can we? Is that realistic for every single person to quarantine themselves for that long? Because no, it's not. And the scary thing is, there are people out there now hoarding food and toilet paper and whatever else uh, that will now be available soon enough to the rest of us that didn't hoard that stuff. And I get it. You should have been more prepared, and that's true. And I'm kicking myself for not being a little more of a hoarder. Um, but at some point, it's going to become like food rations, and yeah, if them, all of a sudden I'm told I have to stay in my house, don't worry, the military will bring you your food. It's gonna really, really worry me. It already really is worrying me as far as like the way this is being handled. It's just so jarring compared to any other thing that's kind of struck in my lifetime. Um, and I mean, maybe this is the right course of action. People self quarantining, you know, social distancing and whatnot. No big gatherings or whatever. Maybe that perfect. Maybe that'll help. I hope so. Oh, see, I've touched my face. I'm not supposed to be touching my face. Um, but you know, I just hope everybody's pretty smart about this, and I hope everybody takes care of themselves out there. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is just I don't know, a breeze in a storm, obviously, because everybody's talking about this subject. But and I know I've seen something that says everybody's an expert on this all of a sudden, but I'm not claiming that. I'm far from that. I'm not. I would never pretend to be that. I just think I'm just kind of giving my opinion on what I'm seeing, and I don't like it very much. is all. You know, and if somebody wants to hear me go off on my conspiracy theories about this, please let me know. But it'll be a pretty long video, so. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope to catch everyone in the next video.